But beautiful game. Oh, how we have missed it.
Everybody.
Ahead of us lies yet another edition of this most epic of dramas. Unpredictable, unmissable, unbearable for some of the folk here, for whom everything gets underway in this most chaotic style. There is a tantalising whiff that pervades this place. Derby day on day one. You cannot ask for much more than that. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, what are the chances of this happening? A derby on match day one.
Well, it's going to be a baptism of fire for any of those new recruits, but they all know the significance of this game, I'm sure. They're all going to be up for it, of course.
And this is now today's lineup.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
So we're up and running. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities.
Well, talking about straight into the melting pot, an opening day derby, unusual and not ideal, but a great motivation to kickstart your season.
There's the shot! It's hit the crossbar! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, was he a little smarter then, Peter, than he needed to be? I'm not sure he needed to cut it as fine as he did. He had enough of the goal to aim at.
Great defending, strong and determined. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah,
Chance for a shot!
that's just playing it safe and simple.
That pass has been well intercepted. It's a promising position. So what can they make of this? He's picked his way through, knocks it into space. Hangs in a cross. Cleared away. They've played it short. It's a sweeping cross. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
And he's picked out the run. And this is Reus. Can he get it through? Space for him to turn and look. Real chance! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Reus certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And now they can clear their lines. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cute ball, takes a shot! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. It's fallen kindly here. There's a goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Just as they wanted it, Peter, and yes, you can feel the tension easing all around us now.
Now this could be a chance. Now the cross. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Rashida, bustling and very visible inside the box.
Yeah, whether it's knockdowns or headers, you'll know he'll fight for it.
And now they can spring out of defence. That is good alertness. Reus. And it's been shipped out wide. And he's picked it up out wide. And he's managed to get free. Chance to... Impressive jump! No, not the best of headers.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Can he get on the end of this? It's a promising position. Out towards the flank. Ricky Puig. And it's Reus. And Reus! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's nice. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Los Angeles can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Now, can they get him away? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Tommy. Oh, that's fabulous. Great vision. Well, that's been cut out. Well played. Oh, well played. Well sorted out.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Ricky Puig. Reus. Reus! And he sits there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Tommy, chance here to counter. And he's being shifted off it. He's a sharp little ball here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well, and we've reached half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in the second half, Peter, with control already established.
From the second 45 coming soon. And
So, for the first time this season, it's half-time. Well, that was a gem of a half. Remarkable on all fronts. The difference is two, but still, all things are possible. The second period is on the way. Threads one in. Nicely weighted ball. No, that's been intercepted. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And he was quick to react. Tommy. And they can counter here. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries one from range. That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now he's got space here.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Yoshida. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Now that looks a decent ball. Look at the space here. Shapes to shoot! And he's found the net! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. That was a given. It always was.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And he's there to retrieve it. That has been cut short. Looking for a runner. Yoshida gets across to intercept that. Now it's Reus. Reus.
the attendance
running
for
with
this
the ball,
match was
made into space,
28,599.
spread neatly. And that is well cleared. And reclaimed it in a trice. Dinks one through. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Reus. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's onside. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Yeah, in truth there, it was carelessness and I think a little touch of panic, Peter, in that challenge. That usually leads to something unwanted.
Substitution on the field, number 28. Coming on to replace him is number 76.
A formality, we're level. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
The goal scorer after 67 minutes is number 18.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And no, that was never going to make it. Looking for... And can he finish it? Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Substitutions taking place.
So we have further activity on the bench here. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Ricky Point.
Could be danger
Coming
here.
on the field is number 24.
And it's gone back to the keeper. And here's Reus. Looking to play him in. And the finish! And he should have made them pay.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
It's their second corner of the game. Can he finish? He has a look. Shoots! Oh, it's hit the post.
Los Angeles clearly might still do this. Intensity level and focus are all very good, even at this late stage now.
And back to the goalkeeper. Keeper's got good distance on that. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Aimed beyond the defence. And he welcomes it in. Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Substitution.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Looking for the run.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's gone for a throw-in. Flashes it across. Oh, great header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Played out towards the right wing. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
5 minutes to add. Can he latch on to this? Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Look, we can't say that's a surprise, Peter. He knew what the consequences were. He really did.
Space for him to turn and look. Crossing, he's rising! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Over to the right flank. He's through here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. The shrill sound of the whistle, and that is that. It ends in a draw, neither side able to press for the ultimate winner. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, I would say that neither manager looks too disappointed, Peter, about this, and I suppose from their view, at least, there were sufficient positives to take away. It'll be interesting to see how they'll change their approach over time.
Well, that's the lot for now.
So
Thanks to you, Jim,
it's
and
finished
goodbye.
4 square.
So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon.
Everybody,
The
and
sun
welcome
beaming
to
down
today's
on the
match.
stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
And we're underway. That has found him in acres of space. There's the shot! And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Reus. This looks promising. Spread it left. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cute ball, now how can he reach it? Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, looks a smashing ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Good take, and is he in? And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Ricky Puig. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Out of play for a goal kick. So it is still 0-0. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Kansas definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
He's in a great position, takes a shot! He's got away with one there.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
And a chance! He's delivered all right! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
After 23 minutes is number 28.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
Looking for options for movement. And he's there to get it away. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Pass somewhat off target. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. It's going to be another throw. Pinches it off him. Reus. That's a good ball out wide. Now there's a fine ball. Chance, surely! That has been knocked clear.
Los Angeles really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And that pass just didn't quite work.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Reus. That's really... Tries a shot! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
After 41 minutes is number 28.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
That has been cut short. Look at the space. He's having a shot! And the counter is on. Played right into his path. Shot could be on. And that was very necessary. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And the referee says that is that for the first half.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Well, that was a gem of a half. Remarkable on all fronts. The difference is two, but still, all things are possible.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
Down to business again. Can he get on the end of this? Shoots! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target. pretty robust defending.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's a sharp little ball here. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Yoshida defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, super ball! That has not gone well. And that has left him in a heap. And he is deftly away. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. He's having a go. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, Red, nice interception. Short changes him with that pass. Stood up well to him there. Could move up a gear here. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Now the delivery, and the shot! And that's a tiny finish! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
After 57 minutes is number 11.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Reus. Oh, that's a key interception. Tries to play it through. He's through here. He's shifting. Oh, shooting
The
chance!
attendance for this match was
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
29,514.
A wonderful ball to play him in like that. Great pace, into feet, nearly superb.
Well, that is one way to stop him. That's going wide left. It's a threatening ball.
Kansas really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, played right into his path.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he was quick to react. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Threads one in. Oh, nicely intercepted. Great ball if he can get there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's got away. Probing pass, and that was nowhere near his best. Looking for the run. That looks a good ball through.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Chance! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 17. Number 9. number 11. Coming on the field, number 93, number 19, number
That's a
7.
cute ball.
Substitution in progress.
No, he's just misjudged that one. He's in plenty of space here. And the shot! And he hits the net! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Simplicity itself.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Kansas really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Drills one in. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. That's just playing it safe and simple.
No luck with that dink over the top.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And he's quick to return it. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Good ball, good take.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He is through here. Cross gets his head on it. Oh, he's done it. So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question, how long is there left, including stoppages?
And that will be it. And you can hear the analysis starting already, the intricate details and nuances being debated, and they will be for several days. But only one thing matters for now. They lost it. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this.
Everyone.
A throwback to games gone by.
Well, that's it from us. Thanks very much, Jim. It's a very good day to you from both of us. So hello and welcome one and all on a night which is anything but welcoming. The rain is tumbling down here, you can see it against the floodlights. It gives an added sense of drama to a game which was already in itself deemed dramatic. The conditions here will play a substantial part. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Yoshida, number 23.
According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Timo Werner. He's quick and direct, Peter. Loves to play on the shoulder of the last defender, and he's always looking to make that run in behind. I think having someone like that up front makes the opposition defences think twice about playing such a high line, and pushing them deeper can create space, of course, for midfield, so he can be a real troublemaker.
Not to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, great chance! He's found a way through. And the finish! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Well, it's a shame it ended up a little wasteful. They had the perfect opportunity to break away, and then they go and do that. It's got to be a quicker transition.
Great vision. And Reus! Denied by an instinctive save.
Reus clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And he's had it nicked away. Hoisted upfield by the keeper.
Pretty robust defending.
Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. There's the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's in a great position here. Oh, it's played into it. Surely now! goal. That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Sends it crossfield. Oh, that's a key interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nice interception, well timed.
San Jose always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now. This is the time you need that pace.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And here's Reus. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He has found a way through. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, important interception. Ricky Puig.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Werner gets into a good position. That's the throw. Ball's out once more. Looking to play him in. Chance! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Werner. Nice looking ball. And that is a little undercooked. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Defending of the desperate variety. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's in on goal. And a chance! There it is! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
San Jose are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Big chance! And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
After 42 minutes.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So they have it all to do again.
Los Angeles really will fancy their chances now. They need to make the most of the momentum, but they have to be careful not to overstretch themselves and pay a price.
And that's tries a shot! And it's in! It's offside, and that'll count for nothing.
He went just a smidgen too early, Peter.
Disappointment and relief on either side, nothing doing.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Werner. And it's Reus. Space for him to turn and look. And that's aimed into... Header comes in! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
That was
so
the
we
first
reached the
half.
halfway point.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. And that's the second half started. No, that's been intercepted. Ricky Puig. And it's lofted through here. And it's made it shot, surely! And that's a tiny finish. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that's well spotted. Now it's Werner. Nicely weighted ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Shapes to shoot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Gets a good foot in there. Now, can they get him away? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's been taken short. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for options for movement. That's really well cleared. Great ball, and he's in here. Real chance! And that is wildly off target.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
The attendance for this match was 29,830.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Reus is onto this. He's having a hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Cross, there's the header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Substitution on the field, number 28. Coming on the field is number 76.
Tries to get it clear. That's good running with the ball. Incoming delivery.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And the pass is intercepted. He'll try from distance. They want to be quick to recover this. And he can thump it away. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Substitution in progress.
Delivered from distance. And he's taking no chances there. Here's the return pass. Over to the right flank. That's been drilled forward. And reclaimed it in a trice. And there's green grass ahead of him. Chance for a shot! And he hits the net! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And they can counter here. That is good alertness. A heavy challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Takes a shot! Cleared away. Now that is commitment to the cause.
Substitution on the field, number 4.
Time for a change in personnel. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
24.
He's sharing a smile or two as he's leaving the pitch, Peter. I think his contribution is widely appreciated.
This is a promising build-up. 5 minutes left on the clock. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Jones.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he cuts out the supply. What's going wide left? Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Spread it left. Foot in. He's a sharp little ball here. Impressive job. Oh, crossbar! And no mistake. Drama at the death. Is there time for one more twist? Simplicity itself.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
A shift in momentum, perhaps. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. We expected better, and so did he. And the referee brings it to a close. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage.
Thank you very much
so
for
from
your
us
support.
both, a very good evening.